Hello, namaste to all. I Sangeeta Patel. Welcome you all to Divine Healing Channel. And today I'm not going to talk on any topic. In fact, people have sent me their questions, and I would like to answer these questions. So the first questions which I got it, and also these questions most of the time, all people ask me is then what is the most important thing in any relationship, as well as the marriage, and the answer is communication. Yes, most of the time we communicate with all the people around us in the family, but we do not communicate with our own partner. We share everything together, we even share our bedroom together. Then, how come we do not share what we feel, how we feel, why we do not communicate? I know there are some couple who say ever since we got married, we hardly communicate, or when we communicate, it's very minimum, and over a period of time, we do not communicate as well or that much. But like you need to understand that he or she, like with whom we are married, right? We are going to spend the rest of our life. We share so many different things with our partner, isn't it? Then why we do not share what we feel, how we feel through communication? And most of the time, like people I know that due to lack of the communication, their relations get apart and they just get separated just because they are not able to communicate well or because there was a lack of communication. Also, this is advice for all the women, mostly women, because most of the time what happens is that we fight with our partner or some issues arise, right? So the man, especially the male, they always forget because they go to work and there's so many different things. But being a woman, we always keep on thinking about that issue and we never forget. And what happens is that we do not go across and talk to our partner that this is the issue what happened between you and me, and I'm not happy because of this reason. Maybe because they were a little bit harsh on you, maybe because they didn't understand you, maybe because the way they talk, that hurts you. But all these things, you need to talk to your partner. I'm not saying that when he comes from the office or when he comes to work, maybe before going to sleep, maybe after dinner, when you guys are sitting together, very nicely and very gently, you can talk to your partner. And I'm 100% sure that since he is your partner, he is your husband, he loves you the most, so definitely he's going to understand you, believe me. And this goes for men also, because most of the time men do not share their feelings, what they feel, how they feel. Even sometimes they do not like their wife behaving in certain way, but they never go and talk, and they assumes that like over a period of time she will understand. But you have to understand that she is not a god, right? Or maybe he's not a god. You need to understand that she is a human being also. So you need to share your feelings. You need to tell her how you feel and what you feel. So communication is the most important thing, which is lacking in the marriage in most of the cases. I have also seen that when you do not communicate, you very easily misunderstood each other, and even the small problem arises and become so big that it result into divorce. I have seen that. So please guys, it's a request, start communicating with each other. Like you communicate well with your family members, you communicate well with your colleagues, with your friends and other people. Then why do not communicate with each other? Sometimes I have seen that ladies are not openly talking to their husbands for various reasons, and most of the time they are scared of their husbands, or they think what he is going to think or how he's going to feel. So please do not think too much, guys, and start communicating. If you're communicating, start communicating more. Communication will help you to grow your relation with each other, and also you guys will be happy with each other. Second question which I get mostly from the women is that my husband does not understand me. Yeah, I mean, do not take it in the wrong way. Even I was there at one point where I also sometimes feel that my husband does not understand me, right? Why? Because we never share our feeling with our husbands. We never share with them or talk to them how we feel sometimes, when they behave in a certain way. So we need to start talking to our husbands each and everything what we feel. And most of the time it happens that there is an argument between husband and a wife, or there is a fight between husband and a wife. So what happens is that since women are different and men are different, so please don't take it personally, because I'm a woman too and I went through this. So like what happened that when we fight or when we have issue, men basically they forget very easily. They do not remember because they are very busy into their work and they have to take care of so many different things, right? But being a woman, no matter how busy or no matter how we do, still behind our mind that things goes from morning till evening till night, that okay, this issue happened, and as a woman we just keep on thinking about this issue. Also we just think, how can he be so peaceful, how can he be so calm, and how can he just forgot and moving happily. So instead of you judging, instead of you being miserable, why did you talk to your partner that whatever issues or problem was there, how you feel after that? Maybe he didn't mean to you, or maybe he didn't even remember it, right? So why don't you just assume that okay, he's not understanding it? Why don't you go and talk to your partner? And I'm pretty sure that over a period of time he will start understanding you better. But we have to work on it, because we have to go talk to them, communicate them. And most of the women do not do this thing, thinking that their husbands are very busy, thinking that they have so many other things to be taken care of. But believe me, they are your husband. They do care about you, they do love you. So definitely when you start communicating with them more, when you start talking to them more, definitely they will understand you. This goes with men also, because most of the time men do not share their feelings, do not share what they think. So it goes with them also. But this is one thing which women most of the time complain about. Third thing which mostly women complain, that my husband is not romantic. So let me tell you, all the men are unromantic. 99% of the men are unromantic. Maybe there must be 1% of the guys or men who are romantic. And nowadays, when you watch movies, when you watch these many series, what they have shown in the series and movies, believe me, even in their life, the person who is playing the most romantic role are not romantic husband. When you go and see into their life, they are the unromantic person. And this is what is happening. We watch all these serials and movies, and that's what we think, oh, this is the romance, and look at the guy, he's been so romantic. I would love if my wife or man will do something like this. So if you just go watch a movie with your husband, and if you assume that, oh, he will be doing this thing, believe me, he's not going to do it. If you want something that your husband should do, tell them, let them know what you like, and definitely they will do it for you. But do not assume that okay, my husband is not romantic, because most of the time guys are not as romantic as women, right? That's why God has made a woman, because women know how to be romantic, how to bring the romance in their life with so many different things. So please, if you go and watch a nice romantic movie, or if you're watching any serial, so please do not start thinking, oh my God, look at that actor, look at the hero, he's so romantic. Of course they are romantic, because they are being paid to play this role, right? That's why they call actor and heroes, because it's their job. Acting is their job, and being in the character is their job. So if they're playing a romantic role, of course they are going to give their 100% and do the best, right? So do not expect your husband to be as romantic as the actor or the person who is playing a role in a serial. So if you want your partner to be romantic, you have to show them that love, that care, and you also have to go and talk to them, and maybe they will become little bit romantic, right? So do not expect, or do not say that my husband is not romantic, because believe me, I have friends and I have my family, and we know that our husbands are not romantic at all, because guys are not romantic. Women are the one who are more romantic, because That's the difference, like God has made women and men different. So just watching any movie and serial, do not assume that, oh, how romance should be, because romance is not like getting gifts or singing songs or like doing things. Romance is not like like getting beautiful and expensive thing. Romance can be done in so many different ways. Like if you're watching a TV, you can cuddle up and sit next to each other, right? That's also romance. Like if you see your husband coming from a world or maybe leaving for a world, you can go and give a nice hug. That's also romance, right? Romance do not have a definition. Romance can be done in so many different ways, and you can allow and bring romance in your life no matter how many years of marriage you are into. And believe me, women can do much better than guys. If you ask your husband to get flowers, he will just get random flowers and you might not like it, right? So why don't you go and get some flowers of your choice, and definitely husband will like it, because guys do not care about such things. Only we women do care. So like you try to be romantic in your life and try to awaken that romance in your life. But if you expect your husband to be romantic, believe me, it won't happen. I hope you guys like this video, and if you have any questions, people who are associated with me on social media, definitely you can message me your question, and definitely I will make a video for that question. Also, people who are not associated with the social media, definitely you guys can send me through an email, which we are going to share below the link, or maybe you can put down in the comment box, and definitely I will love to answer all your questions. And I hope to all the couples that please to communicate, please try to understand each other, and please try to bring that romance in your life. And I wish you all the very best. So till I see you next time, I Sangeeta Patel. Take care, live with lots of love, light and angelic blessings. Namaste.